What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I'm not really super upset about what has happened because I know that I'm making money elsewhere in some of these positions. However, um, I know there was a lot of people that were very, very, very upset with the fact that Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential race. Now, this is not a politically driven video at all. I'm not going to talk about whether you should vote public Republican or Democrat, or if you should hate one person or like the other, or like the other and hate the other person. I don't know, right? You don't need to worry about that. This is not a political channel. However, I've been talking about how election coins are going to be a big thing, are going to be a huge deal in this coming election. And honestly, my mindset was to go with the two, right? Is to find Joe Biden coin or Joe Biden coins and Trump coins and be a part of those because I think both of those within that time period will absolutely explode. Well, one, stay the same. You're seeing, Trump coins that are making moves and obviously have made a move with him with the attempt of his life. And not saying that that's something that we want to happen in any way to anybody, but coins did move and they were definitely rising in prices at those times. And as we get closer and closer to the election date, we know we're going to see those coins that move. However, there's one issue that has happened. Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential race, meaning that anything that has been labeled Joe Biden or been a part of that side, that camp in a way, have absolutely tanked and borderline looking at rug pulls, right? Not saying that they are, but that's what they're looking like. So I want to talk about those projects and where they stand right now, how much they did lose, and all of that, and why this definitely is investing into crypto is definitely very, very speculative, and you should invest with reason. Because if I would have invested what I wanted to invest into this play, even though it was up a massive amount, I probably would have been down a large amount. But since I didn't do that, I'm down that much. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter or follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. And don't forget about my link for Margex. If you guys are interested in trading on Margex, you can trade up to 50x leverage on XRP, Jasmine Coin, 100x leverage on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then 25x leverage on meme coins that are listed on their platform. So feel free to check that out. I also have copy trading if you guys are interested in leverage trading, but maybe you don't want to dive into it for yourself. That's what copy trading is all about. I'm a little bit experienced in copy trading. I'm not a professional trader, but I am experienced in a way, and I've made profits. Honestly, the copy trading strategy is up by like $600+ out of the $500 that, or $500,000. That's 500,000, $5,000, not 500,000. That would be a small percentage, but $5,000 of total in the copy trading strategy, and then $624 of profit as of right now. And we'll see how that goes along as time happens, and we'll invest when things do hit lower spots. But if you didn't know, Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential race, which may have been good for some people, may have been bad for some people. I don't know. You can argue that he's very old, and honestly, both of them are very old, and we should have younger candidates anyways. But there have been predictions in the past that I've seen. They said that Joe Biden wouldn't be the nominee and that you would see Kamala Harris as the nominee. And maybe that ended up coming true because we still don't know exactly who that nominee is going to be from the Democratic side. But the point is that Joe Biden dropped out. So for crypto investors that invested into a Joe Biden coin or multiple Joe Biden coins, you definitely saw a little bit of a hit in the last day. So in the one position that I've talked about, which is Joe Biden coin, it stands at a 61% drop in the last day. My overall value is down to $187.21. Now, I could take that $187.21 and completely run with it and just go, okay, I'll accept my loss. which I typically would do, but I do want to see how this does play out and if it will still have hype, because cryptocurrency doesn't just go away. It's the investors that decide to go away and decide to overreact. And I don't know if this means that it would be wise for me to overreact on the buy side and maybe buy double what I had. I don't know. But it would be taking a huge risk if you do that because he's no longer in the race. So it's not something that will automatically get hype because of the fact that you had, Joe Biden that was in the race, and now it's not. He's not in the race. So, anyways, it dropped by 61%. It's down to $187.21. We're looking at a $251,000 market cap with $733,000 worth of volume. It went from having multiple millions of dollars worth of volume to having multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of volume, meaning that it dropped a significant amount. That's something that I don't like. You still do have the availability to purchase in different places. So xt.com, Uniswap. Honestly, this position really didn't get the opportunity to thrive, but it is down 61%. And we're looking at 93% of the supply that's out there. You also have another position here. Now, as you saw that, right, it went from a level of 2 zeros, 14 or 14% of a penny, all the way down to where it is at 3 zeros, basically dropping a ridiculous amount. And then you also see Joe Biden. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you have Joe Biden coin to where it dropped 63%. It's down to a $6.3 million market cap with $12.5 million worth of volume. Again, this can open an opportunity if you're truly only seeing 690 million coins. This can truly open up an opportunity if you think that it's going to see a massive push. That's only if. It doesn't mean that it will. It doesn't mean that that this will absolutely survive this. But typically, when you see a massive drop like this, unless it's built and or I guess started by, let's say, the creator or what's truly would be a rug pull pulling liquidity in a way. That's the only time you would see that truly stay at these low levels, unless people are like, look, we're done with Joe Biden coin, we're looking for Kamala Harris coin. But because Joe Biden dropped out of the race with no like type of warning or anything, or thinking about, hey, he's dropping out of the race, if we would have thought of that, then I know a lot of people would have either taken profit or gotten out of their positions, because I was up a massive amount on Joe Biden coin. It was up to like a $10 million market cap. I made, I want to say it was like a good couple $1,000s on it, and I could have taken that if I wanted to, but I thought that this race would go to the end, that you would see Trump and you would see Biden and you would see both of those coins that thrive, or all of the coins that are associated with it thrive. But honestly, in a way, Joe Biden rug pulled thousands of investors and woke up to prices that are in, I didn't even think about it. When I heard the news, when Erica told me the news, she was like, oh, Joe Biden dropped out of the race. I was like, oh, okay. Well, why? And then she was like, well, maybe he's getting too old, or they don't really have any information. And I didn't even think anything of it, even though I knew that I had Joe Biden coin. I didn't think anything of it, but woke up to the fact that this Joe Biden coin is now down from my balance down to $180. Actually, it was down a little bit lower at those points, but still, this doesn't look great for any Joe Biden coin. And if you have one, I want to know what you guys did. Did you decide to sell it? Do you still hold it? Are you buying more? Buying more would definitely be a very, very high risk. I'm not recommending that anybody goes out and just purchases more of these coins, because look, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to see something drop off, and then when you decide to average in, if you don't have the money, it ends up getting more and more difficult. So I would suggest either just cutting your losses or sitting on it and believing that this is going to run to a whole nother level. For me, I'm sitting on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to add anything to it, but it would double the amount that I have there if I decided to go for it, or it would triple the amount that I have there if I decided to go for it, if I had a little bit of extra money. But I invested 1,200 and now I'm down to just 200. So I'm basically down $1,000 on this play. So it would be a very, very high risk to go into it knowing that Joe Biden is not in the race. and it would just be for speculation or belief that this is going to run with no type of rhyme or reason as to why. It's just like it will run with the crypto market. So again, you don't have to take that risk. I wouldn't expect you to take that risk, but I just wanted to talk about how Joe Biden technically rug pulled a lot of people without even trying to rug pull a lot of people. So that's the risk you play in crypto. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, check out some of the links down below. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.